It's your girl Summertime Fan, and I'm back with the record pool.
And your girl's favorite DJ, DJ Nerd Boy.
And if y'all don't know who we got here, y'all need to get in tune, especially you underground artists.
Hey, hey, say that.
He likes that.
Say that.
This is Young Gotti.
Yes, sir.
I got it right.
All right, let's get
That's
it.
what it is.
Gotti, but I was like, no. I'm
Either way, Big G. I take it however you want to do it. However you want to
Big
do
G
it.
in the chair right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? I take it any way I get it.
Well, we thank you so much for coming on and definitely, spend the time with us, whatever, for this.
Shit, I'm in the spotlight. I'm good. I'm happy. Shit, I done made it. I didn't made it. Shit, I'm good.
Everybody crazy today. Anyway, y'all. So I just want to know, of course you got your podcast going on.
Mm-hmm.
How did you even come up with that and why did you want to do it?
Oh man, it's just a short story. Basically, I started in the clubs. I started in the nightclubs. Hosting there at the strip clubs, Club O, V Live, things like that. And you already know. And then the COVID thing started to hit. It slowed down. So I'm like, man, I gotta go ahead and keep my momentum going. You know what I mean? So I just had to find another avenue, and I listen to podcasts all the time.
Okay.
While I'm at work doing what I'm doing, I just listen, get information, things like that. So I'm just like, shit, I listen to them all the time. Might as well make one.
Mm-hmm.
So how I really got into it is I went to school. I went to Illinois Media School.
Okay.
I just graduated in September. So, hey man,
Congratulations.
thank you. So in the midst of that, yes sir. In the midst of that, I just started my podcast up. Reached a lot of people that I already was connected to. And boom, started it up. Got the name, got everything flowing, and shit, it started bubbling ever since then.
Okay, because I was wondering. I saw you had Gabby on there.
Oh man,
that was you had some dope interviews. That I haven't been able to look at the actual interviews.
But you know what? I'm connected to a lot of people. You know what I mean? I'm just connected in different ways. Whether me just running across them, cousins, friends. Just being an overall person, just running across them, and then just reaching out. Shit, just reaching out, and shit, it's been blessing me ever since then. Shit been going up.
Oh well, so how was your very first interview? Like when you just got all your equipment, everything. Like, know what, I got this. I'm finna start. Like, how was your very first?
Well, actually, I started things at the school. So I had people coming to the school. So the equipment was already laid out. So I ain't even had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? With the headache or no shit like that. I ain't had to deal with none of that. And it was comfortable because I had one of my good friends that I went to grade school with.
Okay.
And he a dope artist. Shout out to my boy Trey Styles, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We look like
hard body.
Sound familiar?
Hard body. You know what I'm saying? He got the hard tape out. So, but it was comfortable. Me and him know each other since then. Got my questions all together. You know what I'm saying? Things that I wanted to know about him that I didn't know. And formatted him, everything like that. He came on. It was just classic. Okay. And once he said, man, you got something here, took off. Mm-hmm. So I was happy, man. I was real happy about that.
That reminded me of my Corey Bill interview. Corey Bill, I want to say that was my first interview I did. I want to say that was my first interview, which I definitely am not wrong. But I don't know if y'all know, she went on tour with Monique. So she was like, I was like, where do you want to be? Like, what do you see yourself in like the next 5 years? She was like, I definitely want to meet Monique. It's funny, she was on tour with her for like 7 months. Like going from Vegas. I mean, she was going everywhere. So it was like, things like that. That's why I'm like, different podcasts, y'all don't even see. A lot of things y'all speaking to existence is really happening.
Oh, that's real. That's real.
What advice could you give as far as like being, a podcast and somebody who can look at the underground artists from another light just as well as we can? What advice do you think you can give them?
Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Be confident in yourself. I mean, even though it's going to be a lot of, blocks in the road, a lot of motherfuckers ain't going to be, can I curse?
Yeah.
Can I curse? okay, I'm sorry. A lot of motherfuckers just ain't going to, support. Even the ones that's close to you, they probably ain't going to support you. You might not get a lot of likes, you know what I'm saying? Might not get a lot of views, might not get a lot of listens or plays or whatever. But if you keep consistent and you keep going and you just keep doing your shit, people going to notice, man. You keep branding yourself, everything will fall into place right after that. I promise you. Believe me, I'm definitely doing it. I'm definitely doing it. And you see, I'm here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just by reach out. So, So, that's really it.
About to say, so what would be your biggest, like, the main interview you wanted to do that you was real happy about, like, out of all your interviews? Pick your favorite one or favorite two.
Ooh, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Well,
well, even if you can. Okay, so, like, say I know. I don't remember. I gotta think about man. But I know for instance, like just the interview you reached out to, it was like, if I can get this interview, man, I'll be straight.
I'll be happy.
I'm cool.
Actually, it's a big artist that's coming next Sunday.
Oh, now you gotta spill the tea.
No, I can't get to you. I can't get to you.
Can't get it first.
I can't give it to you. I don't.
I'm gonna squeeze it out of him. Come on.
I can't get it. I can't
get it first.
But it's. I'm telling you, this is the one that's gonna really take everything up to a whole nother level.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, y'all tune in Sunday.
Next Sunday.
At the odds.
Next Sunday. Once y'all see it go up on the page, man. It's amazing to me, man. So I'm good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So,
yeah.
I mean, what's your favorite part about doing your podcast?
Learning, listening, perspectives that I've never thought about.
Yeah.
You know, because I ask definitely real questions. You know, I get into people, I pick people's brains, get the knowledge, you know, from them on different other sides. You know, things that I would want to know. So, and when they give me their perspective, it's just like, damn, I didn't think about that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just basically learning, you know, coming from different people. You can learn something from anybody. A bum on the street, anything. You know what I mean? It should be like, damn, man, shit just clicked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's definitely the most thing, just learning. My listening skills is better. I can tell you that. Yeah, my wife would tell you that. My listening skills is way better. So, yeah, them two things is major.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you just said you had a wife, and now I always ask everybody, like, how do you balance, you know, the work life, the family life, this life, like, how do you balance it all? Like, I gotta ask, because it's always different with everybody.
It's hard, man. It's very hard, especially when I started in a strip club.
Okay.
You can imagine a married man having, you know what I'm saying, being around women,
24/7.
you know what I'm saying, naked, just having conversations. Like, have you ever had just a man to man? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're
Just a married man. He's standing next to a naked woman and just having a regular conversation. Like, how would you think that your partner or spouse or whatever look at you?
So you
if
just
she walked
ain't
in,
touch her?
You know, see? So it's just like, it's that's hard. But and then also just scheduling everything. I'm doing everything by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is by myself. So I'm scheduling, I'm booking, I'm paying, I'm, you know, getting the merch together and all that. Still I got three household kids, you know what I'm saying? Plays, basketball, you know, all that. I got to balance. It's hard, man, but
she make it rough for
I'm
you?
doing it. Huh?
Do she make it rough for you?
In a way, but also she takes a lot of the load, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she doing it, you know what I mean? And also I'm doing it. Then she got her business that she's starting. So it's like
both of y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We just went out last night and was just talking about everything and making sure we on one accord. You know what I mean? So we still try to keep that solidness together, make sure you good, make sure I'm good, and still make sure we make each other a priority. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So
I mean, because I think, you know, especially with coming from a relationship status like that, you know what I'm saying? You have to really make sure that it's not boring. Like, it don't get, uninterested or whatever. Like, you literally
we don't shut each other out.
Exactly. Because, you know, a lot, especially dealing with this, I mean, in general, you know, you get these artists, right? You know what I'm saying? And you get these other people, like other podcasts. You get anybody that come on your show, you know what I'm saying, for interviews, whatever. Sometimes, you know, I look at it like, you know, that can be difficult. Because you got to ask these questions and be like, oh, well, that could have went another way. And it's like, no, it's not that. You know what I'm saying?
What is on my mind?
Yeah, like, this is literally this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to showcase everything, whatever. And I feel like sometimes that can get difficult. So.
Oh yeah. It's an understanding. But with me and my wife, it's an understanding that we do have. Like, even when I have, you know, beautiful females on there, and I gotta sit next to them and talk to them, and even calling them beautiful. She might say some slick shit and be like, you said that a little bit too, huh? You know, you said that a little bit too nice. You did a little bit. I'm like, man, come on now. You know, man, we better than that. But she understands what's going on. She see the brand growing. She know this is just not some shit that I'm doing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right,
so she like, all right, I'm going to ride with you. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing that I can actually have.
So what's your least favorite part when it comes to trying to do everything as far as, like, your podcast, anything, you know, even what hubby is, you know, trying to get that off the ground. What's your least favorite thing about everything?
Promoting.
I agree.
I hate promoting. Even you gotta do it to just get your shit out there, but it takes so much time. Breaking down clips, you know what I'm saying, editing clips, things like that, knowing, you know, what time, you know, you might get all this traction because you want your shit to, you know, be popping and things like that. So when people do see it, they're like, oh, okay, he got some shit going. You know what I mean? So it's just like promoting. If I get a team, I'm giving it all to them. I'm giving all that responsibility to them. I promise I am. I promise.
I understand though. So shout out to our producer Mario. Because,
shout out.
We're glad.
Oh man.
Appreciate it.
Oh man. Hey man, I might need you. What's your rates? What's your rates?
You know, if anybody doesn't know, I am very selfish with my producer.
She really is.
I will share, but it is a little difficult now. It's hard.
Okay.
I had somebody say, yeah, super producer Mario. I said, hold on, I gave him that name. You just don't take my producer away from me.
Oh, that's a woman for you. That's a woman for you.
Y'all for Mario.
Yeah, that's a woman for you.
Look, I'm barely getting time with him. She like, you ain't my ass.
Okay, so I saw you had DJ Louis V on the show.
My boy. Now that brother turned everything up.
It's how DJ Amaris is to me, literally.
Shout out to Amaris, man. We rock V Live, man. So crazy one night. That was heavy. I remember that night.
Yeah, I agree. Because you know what, Amaris, every time I see Amaris, it's nothing but good vibes. I'm like, Amaris, I'm mad at you. He said, you're always mad at me. Just give me a hug. It's over with.
Oh, man. That's a good brother.
Everybody got to do you.
That's a good brother, man. For real.
It's okay. We love you.
Just ignore nerd boy, guys. Nerd boy.
And we all feel the same. We ain't lying.
It's okay, y'all, because you know what? Like I said, I'm selfish about my people, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Amaris literally has put me in positions, you know, that's how I started off promoting. I don't even think, to be real, I don't think I would be here today if it wasn't for Amaris. Because Amaris, like, saw me in the mall, you know what I'm saying, promoting and everything like that. And he was like, you know, you could do this. I was like, I can. Like, I ain't know nothing. Like I said, I ain't know nothing about nothing. This was back in, like, 2014. And I had promoted his birthday party. And he did a trade-off with me or whatever. And Dirk had came. I didn't get to see Dirk. I got to see D-Lo. I got to see a lot of people, whatever, that I didn't, like, would see on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually a dope opportunity. And from there, it picked up Atlanta trips. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing it all. So that was my first start.
It was the same thing. It was the same thing with me. Shout out to my boy DJ Will Trey, man. Mm-hmm. He definitely put me, you know, with doing the hosting. She just gave me a call one day. I was at work. And he said, hey, man, you want to do this hosting thing? He said, I know you can talk shit with the best of them. I said, oh, that's what I do. I said, that's all you got to do is just give it to me. And when I got there, when I tell you, man, I was shitting bricks. I'm like, all right. I said, all right, how this go? What y'all need? And then it gave me an hour, gave me a drink, and it was over. I took off. Man, I was all around the club. They couldn't keep me in the booth. But, yeah, man, shout out to DJ Will Trey, man. He definitely gave me my start, man. Popped off all this for real.
I think DJs give a lot of people that start.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like, you know, people like even like me and you know what I'm saying, like getting hosting gigs and stuff like that. You know, it's always DJ like Gary P. You know, they just booked me for, you know, that y'all make sure y'all come to the link up. Y'all gotta be there.
Oh yeah,
next Friday.
That's gonna be major. That's gonna be major.
I can't wait. And we're gonna have a ball though. We're gonna have a ball.
Oh wow.
It's an expo, y'all. And I feel like it's very beneficial to everybody. If you have a business, if you're a singer, writer, director, whatever you are, it's beneficial.
They better be there. They better be there.
At least 5 to 10, maybe 20 podcast people in the building.
So everybody, even including my people, better be there.
Better be there. Show up. Bring your ass.
You ain't doing nothing.
Dude, this is funny. I can't tell you. So, as far as your career goes, where do you see yourself like in the next 5 years?
I actually the actual goal was radio. Okay. I wanted to actually be a host on radio, a radio personality, and that still is the goal. But now I kind of want to go, since I know the ins and outs with the legal thing and how they kind of put you in a box. I really want to be there, so I'd rather go satellite radio. You know what I mean? I'd rather do the satellite thing and have my own podcast there. And, you know, make a jump from there. Yeah. You know, just take it to satellite, you know what I'm saying? Sirius XM, something like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm shooting for now.
Satellite really is like a way.
It is the new.
Yeah, because you know what? I feel like it's not as filtered. You know what I mean? Like you get to have, and first of all, Yeah, it's more open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't sugarcoat it. You really can't.
At all.
Yeah, I mean, when I listen to it, whatever, from time to time, and you literally have to have like a certain car to have like the Sirius XM anyway. So I was fortunate enough. But see, my mom plays gospel sad, so I don't really know. But I was like, oh, this stuff. I did turn it a couple times. I'm like, man, they playing this song.
Yeah, they
no filter. I was like, man, this stuff is crazy. So I was like, man, this is where it is.
That's exactly where I want to end up, man.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I really don't want to change anything about the podcast. You know what I mean? Because it actually works. It works. You know what I mean? So might as well go over the satellite, man. If I got to filter myself, I know I'm be paying later. Especially the way I cuss. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It might go a different way for me.
I understand. Trust
for real,
me,
for real.
I get it. So, I mean, with that being said, Nerdboy, you got any more questions?
Okay, since you said you started hosting, and now this radio, like, what's next? Was it unexpected with the radio to come into this era lane? Or you trying to no way, let me do the radio. Maybe something else might pop up. I might be good at that as well.
Whatever comes my way, man. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna take advantage of it, bro. That's just about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever flow my way, whether it's a hosting, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, in the summertime, she will just say, I can't make that one. Hey, see what he doing. I want to go out of town. I want to be, what she doing. I want to do that. Pass me some gigs. You can't take all the money summertime.
Y'all know 95% of the time that will probably not happen. But it is trying. Maybe I will, maybe. Who knows?
Okay, all right.
I'm trying to travel, so
I see where it's going.
I'm
okay.
tired of being this.
All right, so I understand.
No, I mean, you know what, y'all? I never really thought about that because it's always, oh my gosh, they just asked this question. I'll be on lab looking at my own stuff on vacation. I can't do this. I gotta go home. I don't know what it is. I'm just so. I don't want to. Yeah, I am controlling. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm just gonna do it.
I ain't mad at it.
Best to
I ain't mad at it
with yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, because it is. It's something like you just gotta grasp this topic or grasp it.
Don't bullshit me.
Didn't you research him? Did you know he did this? Why you asked about this? Come on, man.
It be too much on the mind.
I think so. Yeah.
And then you ain't trying to, stutter, mumble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just.
Man, it's all good, man. It's all good, but. Hey, the best thing I can say is y'all got some shit going, man. Yeah, y'all got some shit going here, and I'm just happy to be here. Man. So please let me know when this drops so I can put this out of here. Man. Let me know when this drops because this is amazing. This is amazing.
Well, thanks so much. Well, I want to know, who do you want to come on your show as far as a interview that you can have?
Summer Nerdboy. Huh? Summer Nerdboy.
That's already in the bag. That's already in the bag, man. Come on,
tell y'all when, but
come on now. That's already in the bag.
When it comes, y'all, we all gonna be on his show in case y'all don't know.
Oh yeah. We're gonna turn up on that.
Yeah. But who else besides me and Nerdboy, that you want to have on your show that you it is kind of a reach for you, but you can do it,
Ooh. A reach.
Yeah, like a dream.
I would say
or reality.
Right.
I don't know so much of you know what? Yeah, Ty Money.
Okay.
Money. I got to sit down and talk with him. And I'm close. And I'm this close to him, but in different ways. But I just ain't stirred it up enough to where I can. Hey, what's happening?
Yeah,
where we can sit down and have a conversation. But Ty, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna holler at you for real.
That's how I feel like that was with the Bodil interview. That was man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it was man, I know I probably can't do it. I said, you know what? I'm going to just shoot my shot. When I shoot my, I was like, look, I'm going to just, I never, honestly, y'all, I never sent DMs because I already emailed him, right? So I was like, okay. He was like, no. When I had finally got in contact with him, he was like, I hit him in his DM. I said, look, I love what you're doing. I love what you speak. You know what I'm saying? I just love everything you're doing. I was like, he was like, man, I appreciate it. When he responded, boy, I almost melted. I said, what? I said,
I definitely got this type. I'm like, oh, shit.
I'm almost reeled in. I said, hold on. Let me just keep going.
So you got it already?
Yeah, it's done. It's out.
Ooh, I gotta go back and check it out.
The interview is out.
Ooh, shit.
I was very fortunate for that because I was like, man, I'm this close. I was like, let me just ask. I said, look, I do this show.
I got one more. Can
Tell us.
Who?
G Count.
I agree.
Okay.
G Count. He don't talk. He don't do a lot of talking. And they just dropped that. They just dropped their new album. Their new project. G Count. The Purge. G Count and Bo Deal, they just dropped that out.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
dropped that.
I did see that.
I really want to talk to G Count because I feel like he's an OG and he got a lot of information, especially talking to the young. You know what I'm saying, about what's going on. So yeah, definitely, I definitely want to sit down and talk to him.
Yeah, because I think man, like an old school one, Bum Jack.
Okay.
That would be like honestly, that would be a superficial honor. Like I always, because it's crazy. We always cross paths, but it's not like cross paths. When I say cross paths, I mean like literally, he just left and I came, or I just left and he just came. Like I'm like, gee, how do
never in the same building at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally.
It's gonna happen. All you gotta do is just keep speaking.
Keep speaking.
Keep speaking, and it's
It'll
gonna
work
happen.
out, y'all. Y'all know if y'all got connections to Bum Jack and y'all want to go ahead and see him on the show.
Now.
Go ahead and just go ahead and
come to the record.
Send a plug. Send a plug. Please send a plug. Send a plug.
We gonna work it out.
Yes, sir.
But no, we want to thank you for giving, your time, especially coming on here.
I told you. I hunted you down. I'm like, man, can we do this, please?
Yeah, I'm down.
Please, I wanted to be here.
I'm always good, especially any other, podcast that want to network.
Yes, sir.
The point, in case you guys were wondering, the point of having him on here is because I want you artists to understand that it is other outlets out here, and I want you to understand that it is other avenues that you could take.
Yeah.
We are one of them, of course, but it's a few, it's a lot. It's tons more of people that'll help you push your music and push your brand and also your artistry, so that'll work for you. And that's, I'm never going to be selfish. If I'm going to give y'all, tips and pointers and everything, I want y'all to definitely know, like, you can go other routes and always, to get your music played, to get your music done, to get paid for your music, all of that. So I appreciate it. But before we get out of here, do you have any shout outs to give?
Man, she gonna kill me if I don't. Shout out to my wife. Hey baby, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for letting me come. I appreciate you. Man, just shout out to, like I said, all the artists, all the people who came on the podcast to make it what it is, from season 1 to season 2, and now we in season 3, and it's bigger and better. I got a lot of interviews in the tuck, so man, I'm just spitting them out every Thursday. Man, tap in with me for real.
I agree.
So tap.
Okay, y'all, make sure y'all definitely like, subscribe, and comment to the Record Pool. But make sure you guys also get Living.tv. If y'all don't know, we are on there. Thank you so much to my super producer.
Hey.
Mario, but other than that, y'all tuned in with your girl's favorite DJ Nerdboy.
Yes, sir.
Girl, summertime fan.
Can I get some of y'all followers, please?
Oh, please.
Can I get some of y'all followers?
No,
official _YUNG Gotti on IG, please. I just need some of y'all followers. That's it.
It is below. Make
y'all
sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys follow him, like, subscribe, and comment.
Now.
Yes.
And make sure the link up will be soon. This Friday.
Right, this Friday.
So make sure you guys come out and enjoy. It will be at Aqua Lounge. Shout out to my girl Marcy. She is the owner. So I appreciate Gary P, the DJ, and shout out to 2 Official for booking me.
Hey.
I will be there and see you guys on Friday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and always peace.
Yeah.
Move your body, let the music take control.